Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Denny Miguel Gutierrez. I am the CEO of Translucent Eyewear. I would like to begin by expressing our shock and disappointment about the recent news of our spokesperson and his involvement with drug trafficking. We want to make it very clear that our organization does not tolerate or condone such behaviors. We at this company are taking measures to uphold our values by fully cooperating with law enforcement in their investigation to make sure that everyone who was involved is apprehended. We understand the gravity of this situation and the impact it has on our public perception. However, I want to emphasize and reinforce our values as a company, as we like to be transparent with our public and we are very human-centered. Not only that, but we are devoted to the well-being of our community and its safety. Despite the unforeseen incidents like this happening, we are committed to maintaining the highest of standards in ethics and integrity. Now, to discuss what happened. On May 8th, 2023, Walter White was caught by law enforcement selling methamphetamine in the town of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Not only was he caught in the act, but it was also discovered that he was one of the top contributors to the U.S. drug trafficking and drug ring. Immediately, as we caught light of this situation, we contacted all departments to halt all advertisement and marketing that was tied with Mr. White. And after a meeting with the owner, Tom Brady, it was ultimately decided to cut any partnerships that we had with Walter White. No one in the organization or consumers were ever harmed or influenced by Walter White's actions, as his sole purpose in our organization was a spokesperson. He did not have any correlation or affiliation with any of our financial statements or business systems. Nonetheless, we will be working to rebuild any trust and confidence with our consumers and stakeholders. We will be taking immediate measures and steps to review our hiring and vetting process to ensure that this does not happen again. Furthermore, we will also be donating a generous amount of $750,000 to Anonymous Narcotics and any other organizations to help combat drug trafficking and drug abuse. We understand that this is a difficult time for our organization and the public, but we are committed to working through this and emerging as a stronger and more responsible organization. Thank you. Now, I would like to open it up for any questions from the public. Yes.
Who are you picking as your new spokesperson?
So we have a few candidates in mind. However, we're doing extensive background checks and reputation checks, and also cross-fitting these with their past employments to make sure that everything works out. Rest assured, nothing like this will ever happen again in the future, as we're taking the necessary precautions and better steps to prevent from this happening. Yes.
How do you ensure this doesn't happen again?
Like I said, we're taking extra steps. Unfortunately, we can't go into any more further details regarding these steps. However, rest assured, all of our departments, HR mainly, is definitely dedicated to reviewing these steps and vetting certain processes to make sure that these incidents do not happen again. Personally, I give you my word as a CEO that I, myself, am also taking responsibility to overlooking these people's reputations and also being very communicative and very partnered up with these people to make sure and have a better observing eye to make sure this doesn't happen again.
What sparked the interest into Walter White, and why did you choose him as your spokesperson?
So in the beginning, when the company was first founded, he was very close to Tom Brady, as Walter White was one of the NFL spokesperson at the New England Patriots. And with Tom Brady working with the New England Patriots, they had a pretty close relationship. However, over the years, they did end up kind of separating. Nonetheless, we kept him as our spokesperson, as he already had that reputation and experience behind him. Unfortunately, these events unfolded, and now we have to permanently cut ties with this person. No more further questions. Thank you.